Hey guys, welcome to Gen Z's Jiu-Jitsu Technique of the Week. I've got my big little bro, Juan Carlos, here with me. So we're going to talk about the Kimura from side control. Last week I was showing you guys a trio of the Americana straight arm lock to Kimura. So I'm not going to show you the same basic movement of the Kimura, but we're going to kind of talk about where we left off. Like if we're there and we can't break the grip, how to troubleshoot that, and then 3 other options we can get to with that figure 4 Kimura grip. So if I have Juan Carlos on his side, right here. Okay, perfect. Scooch back a little bit for me. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to just start off in our Kimura position. Tilt a little bit this way. Okay, so I'm here. I've got my figure 4. Okay. Now, if this person's gripping, right, if they're a no-gi, they might grip the inside of the thigh, or in gi, right? But if he's got the belt, you know, or the lapel, whatever he's got, I need to make sure I pull away. So this is just a good basic idea to try and break the grip, but I want to use the leverage in the right way. I don't want to push into him, right? So as I'm here, I've got my control. I want to think about bringing my ribs to the chin. Okay, so I'm going to use my leverage, and I want to do this in not like one big motion because it's going to be easy for him to pull and hold on to, right? So I'm going to go ahead and do like short little snippets. So I'm kind of going bop, 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 and pulling away, right? So my ribs are kind of landing right in his chin. And then I want to go ahead and shift out forward so that I can lock his figure 4 in place, right? I'm bringing my elbow against the hip. If I don't, I'm going to just end up right back in the same spot, right? And then we have to do this all day. So I'm going ahead and I'm just shifting back, pop, pop, pop. And then I'm going to shift out and bring my elbow to the hip like we talked about last week. Now here I can go ahead and try and finish the basic Kimura. But if I can't break the grip and he's still holding on, okay, we're going to use this control to do a step over Kimura. So what I want to do is I'm going to take my back far knee and I'm going to step it upright in his armpit, okay? So we're going to turn around a little bit just so you can see the back view first. Okay, so we're here. Let's just go all the way, flip. All the way this way. Okay. So we're here in this position. I'm here, I'm going to take this knee and I'm going to stand it upright, right in the armpit, and then I'm going to step. Okay, I don't want to bring my knee down right away. If I do that, I'm not going to be able to tilt him to his side. So I step, I use my control and tilt him to the side, and then bring my knee down and sit. Okay, so both my knees are pinched. I really want to think about pinching together, right? And wedging behind his back so he can't lay down. You're going to sit on your partner. Okay, we do jiu-jitsu, oh well. So I'm just sitting right on his head, putting pressure. Now I want to attach my chest to his tricep, okay? I want to think about a deadlift motion here. So I don't want to just use my arms to pull up. Especially if he's holding on, I'm not going to be able to do that. And I want to keep in mind that motion to strip the grip. So I want to go away from the grip, not into it, so he can hold on. So I'm going to go ahead and attach my chest to the tricep, and then I'm going to do a nice deadlift motion as I strip away. So I'm going up and away. Now I don't want to go right back down so he can grip, right? So as I go up and away, and that might take a few tries, I attach his elbow to my chest. I'm looking straight ahead. Where the head goes, the body follows, right? So I don't want to look down, good posture. And then I'm going to bring his hand to the back of his head for the finish, okay? So if we're in this position, we're going to go back to the Kimura. Okay, that's just one option, right? If we're in that position back here, and he's got the Kimura grip, right? And I can't break the grip, right? But maybe I don't feel like I can go for that step over option. Okay, I'm going to travel around to the north-south Kimura. So I'm going to drop my hips, and a lot of times I'll either get there just because I like that option and I want to travel and I feel a little more secure, or if he starts bringing his other frame to the other side of my hip, right? So if I feel like he's transitioning to a ghost escape, I need to shift my body so that he can't escape out from underneath me. I need to address that. So we're in this position. I'm here. And I feel him coming through, yep. So I'm gonna start shifting into this north-south position here. I wanna get my body on his shoulder, okay? So my chest is gonna pin his shoulder to the mat. Okay, so I'm gonna do it on this side so you can see it a little bit better. my angle. I'm gonna go at a 45-degree angle, and I need to pin him. So I'm not really going in alignment where my body's closer to his face. I really wanna pin the top of that shoulder. So I get this figure 4. I've got the Kimura grip. I punch the wrist to the hips. You can see how I'm sprawled back, right? And then I'm just gonna tilt the elbow up. So let's shift to this way so you can see the angle. This one could be a little finicky. You've got to get like the right finesse to find that sweet spot. But I want to make sure my figure 4, like I'm grabbing and keeping my bicep connected to the tricep. I can't lose the elbow, okay? I'm sprawled back, I'm punching the wrist. I'm capitalizing off of the fact that he has the grip. That's gonna keep his hand locked, and I'm controlling and locking his shoulder. And then all I need to do is I punch and straighten, is I lift the wrist, or the elbow, and there's my finish, okay? So that's another option that I like to utilize if they don't let go of the grip. We're gonna shift back to that first step over Kimura. Okay, so we're gonna come here, and we're gonna go over one last option. If I do get here and tilt and sit, but I can't break this grip. Turn a little to the side for me. I cannot break this grip. I'm gonna go ahead and fall to my side for the scissor choke. Okay, so we're here, I'm just not able to break it, okay? I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna use the Kimura control to push him away so that I can get him right between like the back of my knees, my knee pit. So his head is on my thigh, just like a pillow, and then the top knee is gonna be right, like locked in under his chin. Okay, then I'm gonna cross. I'm gonna take my top ankle underneath my bottom ankle. I continue pushing, and I push away so that I scooch him in the right spot, right between my legs. And then I'm gonna squeeze and go for the choke, okay? So we just fall to the side, I scooch myself, back of the top knee fits in right underneath the chin. I bring the top foot underneath the bottom. I squeeze and I stretch my legs out for the choke. And that's that. So I hope that helps you guys with the Kimura. Still practice and utilize that Kimura that I showed you guys from last week from Side Control. It's awesome. Great tips from my coach, Jeff. I've always held on to that. And then hopefully if you can't break the grip, you can utilize and transition around the body to get these other finishes. So hope you guys enjoy. Leave any questions in the comments below. Thanks, Juan Carlos. Bye, guys.